Scary Comp, volume 100. Vambora.
In the following video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
Pô, mano, um vídeo de terror assim com criança é pegado, né, velho?
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
Nossa. Ô, mano, eu vi o lacinho aqui, ó.
Okay.
Achei que era uma mão, cara.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Cara, a calma dessa mulher.
No one appears to be in this room.
Uma
Yet
criança
strangely,
falando o
Jessica's
cara
daughter
ali no
sees
quarto e
someone
ela
who
tipo,
she says
tá
is
tudo
scary.
bem, tá tudo
Now,
bem.
despite there being nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting. The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put on.
From the color of the house to the same doorbell,
Ô,
every
louco,
detail
tem
was inspired by the
campainha.
actual house they live in. However,
Toda hora.
only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
Ok. Nossa, esse bagulho virando devagarinho não, mano. Não faz isso não, faz isso não. Casualmente o Yoshi aqui embaixo. Tá com um cachorro aqui. Ô, mano, não volta não. Tá tudo certo. Até agora tá tudo certo. O cachorro sumiu. O cachorro sumiu dali. Ou não, voltar 3 vezes aí já é... E o Yoshi ali. Yoshi... Mano, impressão que cada vez que a câmera volta pra cá, ela tá tipo mais pra direita. Ô, mano... Não, parou. Que isso, mano? Não vai voltar de novo, né? Nem. Nossa, que susto. Ô, mano, a pessoa apareceu igual um... Isso aqui, mano. parecendo um Slenderman ali no fundo. A pose dela. A pose dela com o bracinho assim, tipo... Terceira vez.
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting the
Pô,
door to
isso
open on
foi
its own.
maneiro.
If it was just the doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue. But then, this happens. The door continues to swing open for just a bit, when suddenly,
Cara,
the hair
isso
on the
que foi
mannequin is seen
pegado,
hanging
né?
in the air before abruptly falling down. There doesn't appear to be anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes
Era o
it seem
Yoshi.
like someone, or something, had loosened their grip on the
Era
strand.
claramente
Now
o
this whole
Yoshi.
situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy in her room, but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of something else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs is going off.
Ah, tá, não. Esse segundo vídeo aqui foi tranquilo.
If the video before didn't disturb Jessica, then surely this one did.
Não, esse
It
daqui foi
starts off again
paia.
with the doorbell seemingly acting up, but unlike
Isso foi
previously,
paia. O primeiro
someone
vídeo
or
foi
something is heard.
mais tenso.
Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with someone speaking, but whoever is talking doesn't appear to be saying anything intelligible. In fact, it sounds like someone chanting or speaking a different language. It's hard to say honestly,
Pô, não,
but there's
esse
no
viajou.
denying that something about this is pretty unsettling. Whether it's the activity in the playhouse or the mentioning of a
Não.
man who can't be
Alguém
seen,
falando outro idioma, aí
Jessica's
você
thoroughly
viajou.
shaken up and concerned. The playhouse has been taken apart ever since then, but still, from time to time, Jessica's child says that she sees the guy.
What guy?
The guy.
If no one is there, then what exactly is her daughter being afraid of?
Pô, esse daqui... Maneirinho, maneirinho.
Now, the
Maneiro.
following video was submitted to me by Connor M.
Pô, o vídeo número 6 já foi... Foi da hora, porque imagina os próximos. Criou expectativa,
Who
expectativa.
was home alone when this happened. The house that Connor lives in is on a street where people's homes often get burglarized, but despite living in a dangerous neighborhood, nothing could have prepared him for what occurred in his house. Connor briefly describes the events of that night. In his own words, "I was alone. My daughter stayed over at my ex-wife's house, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this." It's late at night when Connor hears shuffling in the kitchen. This is his footage. Watch.
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops.
Pô, mas que setupzinho de filme de terror mesmo, né? Irmão, você não tem luz na casa, não? Tem eletricidade? Ah. A sacola mexeu sozinha? Ah tá, tinha um ventilador ali.
No, no.
Ok. Ah, mano.
No, no.
Mano, eu não... Não. Não. Não, não.
No, no.
Somehow, a knife launches off and flies straight towards Connor. Thankfully missing him, the sharp blade lays close to his feet. But had he stood any closer, this video would have had a rather unfortunate outcome. From fearing that someone broke into his house to encountering this, Connor was immensely terrified. As he states, when it comes to things that can't be seen, there's no telling when the knife in your kitchen might fling itself at you with no apparent cause. Now that's
Não,
creepy.
esse aí eu achei fraco.
On December 9th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something that she
O
couldn't believe.
hospital é pegado
According
também.
to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain this. Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived, and the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
Oxi. Se aparecer um rosto ali...
Literally tearing up right now. I saw it. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Viu o que, cara? Viu o que? Um skinwalker? Não, mas também que ideia, né? Você vê, não sei o que eles viram, e aí, tipo, vai atrás.
Just give me a sign. Do whatever you want.
agora tá bem fraco. Bem fraco isso. Oxi. Ah, fraco.
What was meant to be a simple lesson on sutures had turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but terrifying enough to put Tiffany in a state of shock. She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany thinks this may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason, it's the women's restroom that's by far the most haunted. For this reason, Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen. That is, until minutes later when this is captured. A door opens on its own, and eerily, a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors. But even more unsettling is the fact that it quickly moves from one side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier.
Fraquíssimo.
Now to this day, there's only 1 or 2 videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this. But unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery. Now the source of this next video is unknown, as it was submitted to me by someone who only sent this clip. However, they do give some information. According to them, this clip originates from a city in Brazil where a man noticed a strange-looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything, as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place, unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record. He was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw.
É o bicho do milho. Mano, sendo bem sincero, isso daqui sendo no Brasil, a chance de ser só um maluco parado ali é muito grande. É só um cara. Eita, não, calma aí, o cara sumiu. O cara sumiu. Ah.
A figure resembling a person is seen standing still.
Fraco.
However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more parts of this body couldn't disappear, the figure completely vanishes after a motorcyclist crosses its path. Now, there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by. Now, whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was captured. Just what could possibly explain the partial figure that was caught on camera? On December 21st of 2024, a mother named Anisha posted a video that her son recorded while the whole family was asleep. The reason he recorded this video was to capture the elf on the shelf toy moving when no one was awake. He's 4 years old and believes that the elf actually comes alive and does all sorts of mischievous things around the house. Many young kids believe this, as it's become a trend for parents to mess up their house and tell their kids that the elf did it. However, Anisha's son really wanted to see the elf do its thing, so he places a camera directly across the elf toy and films it overnight. The next day, he checks the footage and sees something that scares the living daylights out of him. He immediately shows his mom, and she too gets freaked out by the footage. This is what they saw.
Se esse boneco se mexer, Ué. Ué. Mano. Ué, é aquele. É aquele bebê que dança. Tá ligado? Do vídeo do bebê dançando.
Thinking that her son actually recorded the elf moving, she watches closely, but what appears instead is something way more terrifying.
Mano.
Like a scene out of a horror movie, the silhouette of a child appears briefly on camera before disappearing in a flash. The child does.
Quer ver? Calma aí. Bebê 3D dançando. É ele, mano. Ei, calma aí que... Tomei AD. Esse aqui, mano. É o bebê dançando. Aí, igualzinho. Igualzinho o bebê do vídeo, mano. É o bebê dançando, cara. Pô, deixa o bebê dançar.
Doesn't move, yet
Não,
somehow
fraco.
disappears without moving an inch. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is the appearance of the child. Many have noted that they look extremely thin. Some have even gone as far as to say that it looks like a corpse. While this detail doesn't really help in figuring out who this was, it does make the figure creepier. Doubtless, Anisha believes that a child spirit was caught on camera, and like her son, she believes that they wanted to see the elf come alive.
Mano, era
But
só
just like the
o
child,
bebê
it doesn't
dançando.
move. To
Era
this day,
só o bebê
this
dançando.
video continues to baffle Anisha. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can
Eita,
send them
agora é o
over to
primeiro, né?
scaryvideos444.
Mano, sendo sincero, ó. O primeiro foi
gmail.com.
o mais
That
da
being
hora de
said,
todos até
let's get
agora,
back
mano.
to the video.
O primeiro da casa
It's
boneca
late
lá,
at night
mano.
when a man named Taylor immediately takes out his phone to record something in his girlfriend's house. He's by himself, and for the first time, he's hearing what his girlfriend often hears at night, but never records on camera. At this moment, the sound of someone walking back and forth is heard from upstairs. The thing is though, no one else is home except Taylor.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's
Mano,
somebody
se eu
upstairs.
escuto barulho de alguém andando no teto, eu prefiro que seja
I will
fantasma
swing
do
on a
que
ghost
seja
or
alguém.
person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Oxi.
Promise.
O cara caiu? Oxi. Oxi.
Eerily, the sound of charging footsteps is heard descending the staircase and heading towards Taylor. And as promised,
Nah.
he delivers. He lunges at whatever it was that was heading towards him.
O cara ficou lá só socando o
Although
fantasma.
losing his balance upon doing so, he continues to record on the off
Eu achei
chance
que
that
ia
something
falar
else
que o
happens. Unfortunately,
fantasma
nothing does. But at least
derrubou
the
ele,
sounds from
não. Ele
earlier
caiu
have stopped.
sozinho porque ele
Now,
socou o
while
vento.
most people tend to run away from paranormal occurrences, it is refreshing to see someone do something different. But as some believe, it might be best if he didn't confront the ghost in this house. Regardless, ghost or not, it is nice to see a different kind of reaction.
O cara tentou socar o fantasma, cara.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also,
saiu
if you haven't
101
already
já.
done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be
Maneiro.
sure
Sinceramente, todos fracos. Todos fracos. Fracos. Primeiro foi o mais legal. Da casa boneca. Da porta abrindo e fechando. O resto tudo fraco. Ruim. Todos ruins.